I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles with Brian Giles MTG. Hoo-ha, we're back. More Tarkir Dragonstorm spoilers. Starting our list off right now, we have Devoted Duelist. A red and 1 for a 2/1 Goblin Monk with haste. He has Flurry, so whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Hoo-ha! That could be fun in a Spellslinger deck. I'm not gonna lie. Spellslinger Goblins, hoo-ha! Then we have Temur Battlecrier. Green, blue, red for a 4/3 Orc Ranger. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 generic less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Well, the Temur seems to be focused highly on dragons and high power creatures. So this could be a fun card to have. And at 4/3 for 3, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good value. Hoo-ha. Then we have Sib Sig Ceremony. 3 black mana for a legendary enchantment, if that's the one that was mentioned in the Rosewater spoilers. Creature spells you cast cost 2 generic less to cast. Whenever a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Okay, that was what was mentioned in the Rosewater spoilers. So you're just making armies of druids. Zombie druids. There's got to be a plan for that. We have Auroral Procession. A green and a blue for an instant to return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Hey, that's not bad. 2 mana, get a card back from the graveyard? I'll run with that. Next up, we have another insane mythic card. This card is absolute crazy. Temur wins the day every time. We have Dragonback Assault. Green, blue, red, and 3 for an enchantment that reads, when this enchantment enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Hey, that's not bad. But it has a landfall of whenever a land you control enters, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. What? Dragon landfall? Excuse me? Oh-ha. Yeah. Next up, we have Runescale Stormbrood. A red and 3 for a 2/4 dragon with flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or a dragon spell, this creature gets +2/+0 till on the turn. That's decent. It also has an Omen instant of Chilling Screech for a blue and 1 that you can counter target spell with mana value 2 or less. Hoo-ha! Spellslinger Dragon. Not gonna lie, sounds like fun. We have Surak Elusive Hunter. A green and 2 for a 4/3 human warrior. Legendary human warrior that can't be countered. He has trample whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls. Draw a card. Ooh, card draw? Can't be countered? 4/3 with trample? He's decent at 3 mana. Hoo-ha. We have Sarkhan's Resolve. A green and 1 for an instant that reads. Choose one. Either target creature gets +3 till end of turn, or destroy target creature with flying. Okay. It's a good little modal spell, not gonna lie. We have Awaken the Honored Dead. So this saga is a black, a green, and a blue with Chapter 1, destroy target non-land permanent. Ooh. Chapter 2, mill 3 cards. Well, yeah. And Chapter 3, you may discard card when you do, return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Always that cycle of death and rebirth with this particular clan. So hoo-ha. Magmatic Hellkite. So 2 red and 2 generic for a 4/5 dragon with flying. When it enters, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Ew. Its control searches the library for basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped with a stun counter on it. And then shuffle. Ew. Okay. Land destruction dragon with stun counters. That's the first time we've seen that. Hoo-ha. Okay, next up is Eshki Dragonclaw, the Eshki main set Eshki. For a green, a blue, and a red, you get a 4/4 legendary human warrior with vigilance, trample, and ward 1. Hey, not bad. Beginning of combat on your turn, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, draw a card and put 2 +1/+1 counters on Eshki Dragonclaw. Ew. Okay. So you're all about spell slinging and casting creature spells. Okay. I see you there. Next up we have Tempest Hawk. A white and 2 for a 2/2 bird with flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a card named Tempest Hawk. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. A deck can have any number of cards named Tempest Hawk. Oh, so we have another white card that you can have any number of. Hoo-ha. We have Fortress Kinguard. At a white and 1, you get a 1/2 dog soldier. This creature enters, it endures 1, so you can put a +1/+1 counter on it, or give it a 1/1 white spirit creature token buddy. Hoo-ha. We have Winter Night Stories at a blue and 2. You get sorcery that reads, draw 3 cards, Discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. Has Harmonize of a blue and 4, which means you can cast this card from your graveyard for its Harmonize cost, and you can tap a creature to reduce the cost by X, where X is the power of the creature, and then exile the spell. So, again, kind of like the flashback, but you can use creatures to reduce the generic cost of the spell. Hoo-ha. Next up, we have Mystic Monastery. This is going to be the first of the uncommon land cycle that's what's referred to as the Tri-Lands. And then these lands were all part of the Khans block. You can tap it to add it enters tapped, and you can tap it to add one of 3 colors. This one specifically is the Jeskai colors of blue, red, and white. Which, again, just to take note of, especially because of the Marvel Secret Lair and the coming Spider-Man set, it might be wise to invest and snap up these lands, because they will be quite useful when Spider-Man releases later this year, and they are highly sought after for decks like the decks that you'll find from the secret lairs. So, hoo-ha. We have Severance Priest. Now, that's a white, a black, and a green for a 3/3 Djinn Cleric with Death Touch. When it enters, target opponent reveals their hands, and you can choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. Okay. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card owners create an XX white spirit creature token where X is the mana value of the exiled card. Oh, interesting. Next up, we get a new rare land cycle, which comes in this generic form and this full art form. Each of these are designed to fit in with the different clans. Basically, the clan capitals. So, Dalkovan Encampment is a land. It enters tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. And you can tap it to add a white, or pay a white and 2 and tap it, and whenever you attack this turn, create 2 1/1 red creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, and sacrifice them at the end step. So you get those tapped and attacking red warrior spirit creature tokens. Then we have Mistrise Village. Now, a lot of people are going kind of crazy over this one because of what its second effect. So, it's a land. It enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. You can tap it to add a blue, or you can pay a single blue and tap it, and the next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. So uncounterable stuff for a single blue mana. Lots of people going nuts over that. And I can see why. Then we have Quarry Mountain Monastery. Land enters tap wants to control plains or an island. Tap to add a red mana or pay a red and 3 to exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. We have Great Irration City. So it's a land that taps unless you control forest or plains. You can tap it to add a black or pay a black and 1 and tap it and exile a creature card from your graveyard to create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. We have Kishla Village, which enters tap unless you control an island or a swamp. Tap to add a green mana, or pay kind of a beefy green and 3 to surveil 2. Next up, we have another crazy card in Perennination. So it's a white, a black, and a green, and 3 for a sorcerer that reads return permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter on it. Now these are counters, which in this particular clan is part of their clan identity. So this is crazy. Yeah, it's 6 mana, but it's 6 mana with green in it. And I keep saying it over and over again to beat it into you guys' heads. If you're not ramping in green, you're playing green wrong. Next up we have the Coven Pack Beast at a white and 2. You get a 0/4 Ox with Vigilance and Mobilize 3. So hoo-ha. We have some sort of human soldier that it's a white mana for 2/1. That when it attacks, you can pay a white and 1. If you do, it endures 1. So we'll find out what that card is probably later down the road. Okay, we have Way of the Future, and this is in the, I don't know if it's in Italian or, I think it's in Italian. So, it's a blue, red, or white, and 2 for an instant that reads, the next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. When the damage is prevented this way, Way of the Future deals that much damage to that source's controller, and you draw that many cards. So it's like deflecting SWAT with some card draw. Not bad. Then we have Dawn Predator. So white and 4 for a 3/4 dragon with flying and vigilance. Beginning of the combat on your turn, target creature control gets +1/+0 till end of turn. And it has the Omen sorcery of a white and 1 to create a white 2/2 soldier creature token. Then we have Zergo Thunder's Decree, a red, a white, and a black for a 2/4 Orc Warrior with Mobilize 2. So when you attack, you get 2 of those 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that you're supposed to sacrifice at the beginning of the end step. But he has this ability that during your end step, warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. So when you create all those warrior tokens on your turn, on your side, they don't get to be sacrificed at the end step as long as he's on the battlefield. So hoo-ha. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. So that's all I'm going to do for right now. We're at 21, almost 22 minutes. We're going to say hoo-ha. We'll see you on the next video.